Hello guys, welcome to Designing by SolidWorks. In the previous videos, we learned to create basic models by extruding or republishing sketches. All those models were created on a single sketching plane, but most mechanical designs consist of multiple sketched features, reference geometries and placed features. In this video, we'll learn how to create a reference geometry like planes, axes, coordinate systems and points. These reference geometries are used as reference for drawing the sketches, defining the sketching plane, assembling components, and also as references for various placed features and sketched features. So let's begin. The tool for creating reference geometries are grouped together in the reference geometry flyout in the features command manager. You can see right here options like plane, axis, coordinate system, point. So let's begin with reference plane. First we need to draw a sketch. Select the front plane. We'll draw a simple rectangle. Let's add dimension to it. 100 mm and this is also 100 mm. Now our sketch is fully defined. Let's now exit the sketch. Go to features and click on extruded base. I'll extrude it up to 40 mm. Click OK. So now we have a model of a cuboid. See how reference planes are created. It is called reference because it is created in reference to another pre-existing plane or edge or points. There are many ways to create a reference plane. Like you can offset a distance, you can create at an angle to a pre-existing plane. You can use lines, points, perpendicular, parallel. There are many ways. We'll see each of them. So let's first select reference plane. In the property manager here on the left hand side, you can see a message box. First reference, second reference, third reference. So what is first reference? That is, we have to select references. So what are those references? In SolidWorks there are three different planes, and that is, you can see right here, front plane, top plane and the right plane. You can select these planes or origin or any planar surface of the extrude feature as a pre-existing plane or as a reference. If I select this one as the first reference, see, the preview of the feature is shown in this graphics, and here are some options. These are some relations like parallel, perpendicular, coincident. This option is to create the new plane at an angle to the pre-existing plane. This option is selected as default. This is to create a new plane at a specified distance from the selected face. And these are some options I will show you. Mid plane is the new plane is created at the midpoint or midline of the selected face. In the message box it is right now showing fully defined. That means there are no rebuild errors. Okay, let's first select a parallel plane. In parallel plane selection, you can see the new plane is parallel to the selected face, that is the opposite face. But in the message box it is showing that select references and constraints. That means there are some rebuild errors and we have to select a second reference. In the second reference we can select a point or an edge. I'll select this point. See, now the message is showing fully defined. That means the new plane will be created parallel to this selected face and it will be passing through this selected point, and this is the new plane shown in shaded blue graphics. If I select perpendicular, the message shows select references and constraints. That means we have to select a second reference, a different second reference. Okay, we'll select this one. Let's see what happens. See, where is the plane now showing? it is showing right here. That means the new plane will be created perpendicular to the selected face and will be passing through this point. Coincident means, see in the message box, current combination of references and constraints are not valid. There are some revealed errors. You can see right here, coincident to a point and coincident to a plane are not allowed. Try with parallel to plane. You have to delete this reference. Okay, now see, the plane is coincident with the selected surface. At an angle, when you select at an angle, there are two options showing below it. The flip option to reverse the direction and number of planes you want to create. It is default selected as 1. It is defaultly specified as 90 degree as the angle. If I want to create a new plane with 45 degree angle with the selected face, then I will select 45. And now we have to select second reference. I'll select this edge. See what happens. See, now the new creating plane is 45 degree to the selected face and passing through the selected edge as the second reference. I can flip it. Let's flip it. See, the direction is reversed. If I want to increase the number of planes, they will be at 45 degree to each other. That means one will be at 45 degree, the next one will be at 90 degree, the next one will be at 135 degree. Let's see, the angle is increasing and they are all at 45 degree to each other. Keep it as 1. See, this one is the offset distance. That means it will create a plane at a specified distance from the selected surface. And see, the message is showing current combination of references and constraints are not valid. That means the second reference is not valid, so delete it. See, now it's fully defined. That means the new plane is at 10 mm offset to the selected surface. We can increase the depth like this. You can flip it. That means you can reverse, and you can also increase the number of planes. You can see they all will be at 40 mm or the specified distance you specified to each other. And the mid plane is, see, the new plane will be at the mid section of the selected face. So that's how you create a reference plane with respect to a planar surface. But how do you create a reference plane with respect to a curved surface? Let's see. Select sketch and let's draw a new sketch. First, create a new document. Select sketch. Let's draw a circle. There will be cylindrical surface when we extrude a circle, and we can draw a reference geometry plane on that. Select it as 50 or whatever you want. So the sketch is now fully defined. Let's exit the sketch and go to features and extrude up to 40 mm. I'll extrude it. Okay, so we have a cylinder now. This cylindrical surface is a curved surface, so let's create a reference plane with reference to the curved surface. See, in the first reference I'll select this boss extrude 1 feature or the cylindrical surface. See, there is an option showing tangent. That means the new selected plane is tangent to the cylindrical surface. And to create a plane, see in the message box it is showing references, select references and constraints. That means it is not fully defined yet. We have to select a second reference. So let's select a second reference. Let's select a point on this. See, this is a point. If I select this, see, in the second reference there are showing options like coincident and project, and in project there are two options: nearest location on the surface and along sketch normal. Select along sketch normal. See, that means the new plane is tangent to the cylindrical surface and normal to that point on that surface. That means it is radially normal. You can see, you can flip it here. Okay, select. So we have a plane right now that is tangent to the curved surface. So in this way you can create an axis coordinate system or point. You can create an axis taking reference edges, a line and a point, a plane and a point, two intersecting planes, 2 points, and you can create points with respect to points. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. See you in the next videos.